Not a lightsaber. Still, not a lightsaber. Important. I'm not gonna lie, that sword looks much better than I expected. Maybe I am artist in the end. Let's destroy some stuff. Hello there, Sir Fancy here, and welcome in another devlog for my sci-fi game that has nothing to do with Star Wars. VR sci-fi game, I should have said. Anyway, important thing is that I will do today's sword, which is totally not lightsaber. And for reference, I have decided to use lightsaber. I know it's a bit, just don't think about it. What I already have is these photos of lightsabers, mostly from ArtStation, so they are from wonderful artists, hopefully professionals, and most important things, I have a real life version of that. Sadly replica, but that doesn't matter, we will figure it out later. I wanted to have original one, but they seem to be quite fond of that. Important thing is that I have already modeled what I want, and you probably see it somewhere on the screen already. So now what I need to do is to texture it. I have discovered that lightsaber may be made of a little bit weird materials. It's probably from metal, right? That's what you would expect. But look at that, it seems to be mostly of metal. But there are a few things that doesn't really make sense. For example, with regular lightsabers, they don't have anything to hold them by. Like, imagine that you would have grip like that. I mean, what would you do in freeze? Like, your hand would just freeze to that lightsaber and it was inseparable. You couldn't throw that or anything. Another thing is that there are crystals in there, and that these crystals produce probably massive amount of energy. And when you produce a massive amount of energy, you probably have something warmed up, because energy means something is hot, like me. You know, these are basic thermodynamics laws, so they probably apply even in this universe. So that's what I probably should think about, but since I'm a game developer, I don't need to take care of that. I just wanted to flex my physics knowledge a little bit, so I will just put it away and work on that. I want to sort of give it a royal look, like imagine that you are some kind of prince or some kind of, I don't know, royal piece of cake. Cake? Why would I say that? Not important. Important is that if you are familiar with Old Republic aesthetics from that unnamed series that I have never seen in my life, then you probably know what I'm talking about, or if you have played the Old Republic game. Okay, now I have improved it a little bit. I have added this hilt and also did something with this normal map. If you looked at it, I can show you actually right here with this fill layer. I have simply added some elements, alphas, and baked them into this map and enabled only height, so I can now choose how deep I want it. I found it to be actually quite effective if you want to just bake details for your mesh and don't want to do it in your computer, in your other program like Blender also. And let's look at the hilt, because there is a few tricks I would like to show you. You can see that I have used basic material for leather, fine, and modified it a little bit, but I have added here quite a lot of dirt, because I believe the dirt makes everything more realistic. I'm not even joking this time, to be completely honest. But the problem is that if you use just basic dirt and generate some thing with generator, that looks kinda cool, but after some time it looks really generic. So what I would recommend you to do is to either use paint as filter, or add another paint or another dirt and paint your own textures on places where you think it should be. For example, in most objects, or in objects that you take with your hand, the dirt will be probably somewhere where you usually don't have your hand, because you don't brush it off, sort of. So it will be here, in these weird objects, and don't ask me, I made them, but I don't know what that is. I have decided to be original, so I've added green and red light. Cool. Okay, I have combined about 3 kinds of metal. I have used this bluish one and then created another one completely same, which means just copied it, and added black mass to it and dirt filter, which means that it's sort of on there, but you can't really see it. But subconsciously it seems like it looks kinda cool. Let me see. You can see it right here. It adds kind of a depth to it, hopefully. And thinking about it, sort of, that this part is like fancy metal that's there, it's all cool, but it's actually pretty useless and we have it only there for design purposes. And then under that there is this simple part. Why does it have ornaments when it is simple part? Let's not think about that. Important thing is that there is some fancy metal on top of that, and in there is like really important thing that will kill you, possibly. That can create that laser that will kill you. Not a lightsaber. Still, not a lightsaber. Important. But to be completely honest, I kinda like this girly stuff. By the way, I am usually posting this stuff on Instagram, which I have done just now. So if you wanna see update for this game, you can follow me on Instagram, somewhere here will be handled, hopefully. Or link in the description. Now we are in VR and you know what needs to happen. Yeah, let's take that sword. Here you can see the original one. That may have something to do with Star Wars, like I'm not gonna lie, I have seen it probably somewhere. Let's throw it away. And take that new one. Look at that. Damn, it actually looks better than I expected. I like it, to be honest, in the end. Maybe I'm making it a little bit longer so I have a bigger grip. Ah! Sorry about that. I have a bigger grip and I have it look a little bit better. So let's try to cut some stuff. Okay, hello there, my friend. Woo. Well, that's everything for this devlog. I hope it was fun for you to watch. If you are interested more in this game, you can watch other devlogs or just join Discord and ask to whatever you just want. If you would like to design your own sword or anything like that, also join the Discord and send me link. I would like to see that and steal your idea. Sir Fancy out.